Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and share my video. This girl you see on this video is all over the internet in Nigeria. Her name is Comfort the Mason. You see what happened to her? Please watch the video, then I'll come back and put my opinion.
They do me. I came with
your counter.
I came with weight.
She's hitting me. She is hitting me. She's hitting me.
They bring it down. They will bring it down.
She was giving her slap left and right. She was slapping on the head. She strangled her like 5 times. They just brought her down now.
No.
Nobody could do that.
I thought they bring her from down. I want to pick up. I think. Bring her luggage.
We can bring it with another motor. We can bring it with another motor.
No, let her luggage go.
Let it cook up. Let it cook up.
Let's enter another bus. Serious.
So you see what happened there. So let's talk what happened. What happened was that, what I heard though, they said the hair hostess told Comfort, this girl's name is Comfort Emerson, and she was flying Ibom hair. She was going to Lagos. So she was on the flight. According to what I heard though, they said the flight attendant told this lady to switch off her phone. This lady said, this lady said no, that her phone is on flight mode. Said she would not switch off her phone. So when they were having the exchange of conversation between themselves, then this lady said no, this Comfort, she's not going to switch off her phone. And according to what I heard though, they said this Comfort now slapped the flight attendant. So this flight attendant, when the plane landed in Lagos, this flight attendant refused to allow this Comfort to come out of the plane. Because of that, Comfort was now hitting this flight attendant, was now pushing her. You can see that she was pushing this lady, flight attendant, was now pushing her, was now hitting. They were now having back and front exchange. So what I want to say is in this, it is the Comfort side. You know, when you take a plane, you have to obey the rules. You know, if they told you switch off your phone, you have to, because you know why? That phone, if you switch on, the pilot uses signals to take communication from the airport on how to land. So if your phone is on, it will affect the signal. You know, sometimes when you go to some places, when you take your phone to some places, it will not work. That is because of the signal. That is what always happens when your phone is on. And this Comfort, she should have obeyed the flight attendant and just switch off her phone for peace to reign. But she refused. She was now having a heated argument with flight attendant, that she was now hitting the flight attendant. And what they said was that the flight attendant refused to let her go. And on the flight attendant side, she too, she has a communication and a professional attitude. There's a way you talk to people politely. If you can have, please explain politely with smile the reason why she has to switch off her phone. This thing wouldn't have come up. This incident wouldn't have happened. So I would say the fault is from the maybe the flight attendant, because maybe the tone on how she used to communicate with this lady, the tone was very harsh and very unpolite and very rude. Perhaps that is why this comfort have this agitation and started behaving that way. We all know that sometimes in Nigeria, the way some Nigerian people speak, they have this very unprofessional way of talking to customers. They have it. So I think what they have to do, they have to work on their staff, on the way they communicate to customers, because customers are the one buying the flight ticket and they are the one that is patronizing your business, so they need to be respected. So that is my own. On the other hand, let's come and talk about what the airport workers did, how they dragged this lady out, and you see what they did to her. They tear her dress, her breast was showing. This is very unprofessional. This is very uncalled for. So now, as we are talking now, this lady here, the federal minister of aviation, they have banned her from flying locally and they have banned her from flying internationally. They have banned this girl, Comfort, from flying locally and internationally. And now they have now sent this girl to Kirikiri prison. Straight, just like that. What I want to say is, pray that Nigeria don't happen to any of you. It seems that Nigeria is not meant for the rich people. There is no more human rights. This lady was assaulted on this plane and on this airport. Can't you see the way they drag her into the bus, taking her to the reception in the airport? Can't you see the way they take off her wig? Her breast was showing. It was very, very unprofessional. Very, very unprofessional on the part of Nigeria airport staff. Ibom here, please train your workers. They lack professionalism. They lack communication skills. There is a way you can, that is why there is one thing they call emotional intelligence. If your workers can learn this emotional intelligence, Ibom here, they will have skills on how to de-escalate situation like this with common pleas, with common polite tone of talking, with common smile. This thing wouldn't have happened. I guess the flight attendant lack communication skills. That is why this situation escalated like that. I've come across some Nigerians, the way they speak to you in public place, especially when it comes to customer service, is what they call very low class. They lack that skill on how to communicate with customers. And look at the way they drag that woman. But do you know that with common communication skills, we just smile alone. We just smiling, we talking to a person. This girl would have followed them obediently to the bus. But no, they were very, the workers, the airport workers, they were very, very unprofessionalism. They were shouting, dragging a young girl into the bus. Perhaps they look at her as a young girl. Perhaps they have already labeled her as a Ross girl. So therefore they feel that she's nobody, which is very wrong. No matter how human being is, we Nigerian people, we need to respect women. Respect women. What I see here, they label this lady as like Olosho. They did not respect her. That's why they drag her the way they dragged her. They did not communicate with this lady in a very professional way by smiling, by adding please to de-escalate the situation. If they had added please and calmness and smiling to her and explain to her what they are going to do to her, she wouldn't have behaved this way. So Ibom here, Nigeria airport people, please train your workers on how to de-escalate situation, on how to learn how to have please to eat, how to have please, and to be calming customers down. Those kind of behavior, you can do it to somebody that have mental problem, but not to a normal human being that is already agitated. That girl don't have mental problem. She was only agitated because of the way they communicated with her, and she became angry. But if they have used cool voice for her, she wouldn't have been like that. Now this lady, now we have not heard from her side. If this girl family have lawyers, they should take lawyer to sue this Ibom here, so that justice can be served for this girl, and also so that this Ibom here can pay her huge money for what they did to her. The way they brag her out of the airport, brag her after the airplane and brag her into the bus. This girl, if she come out of Kirikiri, this girl should sue that complaint. She will get big money from that. Say no to injustice. This is big time injustice. This kind of thing doesn't happen abroad. If it happened abroad, this girl will win millions from the airline, because the airline people lack professionalism. This kind of thing doesn't happen in this abroad. It doesn't happen. Look at what blacks to black do to each other, dragging a young girl out, opening her breasts. Nigeria, you people have a long way to go. For now, peace and love. Bye for now.